with the short one.
Rafinha puts a cross in.
That's an excellent interception.
Israel have the chance to go the other way.
He's in a face-to-face with the keeper. Decent chance!
Goal! Israel! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Up he goes! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One perfect ball, one perfect header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. He's going to be disappointed with that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Israel are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And it's Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. That's good play. Conte. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And he can clear it away. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. No, he's not getting his way this time. Caicedo has found the net here, of course. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Israel are looking to go forward now. Now it's Buchanan.
Played it early.
Big chance! There it is!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foot in. Vinicius Junior. That's an imaginative pass. Buchanan's cross. And the shot!
It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Massaro quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kante does well to get it back. David Villa. Neymar has it in a wide position. Beckenbauer. Oh, shooting chance! The ball has bounced loose now. And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Conte. He is starved of space and time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Israel really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, well measured. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Israel needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Rafinha. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Caceres does really well there. He is strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Conte. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Stood up well to him there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Buchanan. He's under a lot of pressure there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Conte. And here's Drogba. Now it's Villa. Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Israel are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And this is Drogba. Israel are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Just 5 minutes left.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Caceres with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Hazard.
Conte. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Israel may have thrown this away at the death. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. Massaro. Now, who's going to be first to this? And kept out by the most ill. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Israel illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Israel are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already... Here's a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, can they get him away? Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him. But with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Caicedo. Great vision. Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Sneijder. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Conte. Beckenbauer. Some really good ball movement. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Villa. And this is Batistuta. Oh, well played. Vardiol. Turkey looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they...
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa is having a shot! Goal! Israel! There is the breakthrough! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Israel are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Sneijder, he's got away. He is just caressing the ball. He's looking wide. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Sneijder. Sneijder. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out of play for a throw. And it's Conte. Goes for goal! One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's burst through, and he shoots! Schneider. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Asensio. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Batistuta. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Hazard. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Good effort from distance. He's got away with one there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And Upamecano. Chance, surely! And it's been given away, and he's following up! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, they're just...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Israel have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe shapes to shoot! And a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gvardiol. Caicedo. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very...
And Batistuta! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's worked it through. David Villa! It's a loose ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
David Villa. And it's Schneider. Tries to pass it through. It's Schneider. Over to the other side. Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And back to the keeper they go. Rijkaard. And it's Snyder. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schneider. Here's the return pass. Beckenbauer. Out to the right. And here's Bellingham. And the shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Turkey can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That's going to go a long way. Turkey have reclaimed it. Caicedo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Turkey making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. Hazard. That'll be a corner. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Rudiger. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here comes another cross. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got...
And that will be it. Israel are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Israel really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Those of you making
Many
their
thanks
way
to Jim,
home on
and
public
with that, it
transportation
is a
today,
very good
please
night
watch
to
the
you.
screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, terrible pass. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Israel with the corner, they're first. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is Conte. Spread out to the left. Now it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Di Lorenzo. And this is Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross. Gets his head on it! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rudiger gets good distance on it. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ribéry. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Conte. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. De Bruyne. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass. David Villa! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
De Bruyne. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk makes the interception. Rudiger. And it's Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great vision. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. He is through here. He's looking wide. Ball's out once more. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. Schneider. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Israel have their third corner. Schneider with the short one. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Cleared without hesitation. Well, that's a dangerous ball. David Villa is flagged offside. No, he's seen through all of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Tries from a long way out. Di Lorenzo. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Israel really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Great chance! Out of play for a goal kick. Schneider. Ronaldo running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Tries to play it through. It is a corner. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Villa, played out to the left. It's Schneider! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Mbappe. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Looking for the run. tries from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not the most convincing of passes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in. Oh, didn't catch it right. Israel have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
De Bruyne. Ribéry. Now Mbappe. And it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. So their fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. Chooses to go back, and he's had a hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne. Mbappe. It's Van Dijk. And it's Rudiger. Ribéry shifted it to the flank. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's tried one! Oh, that could cost them. Di Lorenzo. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's there to make the challenge. Just 5 minutes left. Crosses it in.
Israel really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Ribéry spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Caceres does well to get it back. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's picked his way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Shifted it to the flank. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's nice. Great ball. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel with the corner. They're first. Schneider plays it short. Takes a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. Mbappe, chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Israel really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider with the cross. He gets big! Bellingham gets flagged offside. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
It's a promising position, and it's Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Now it's Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Schneider. Now it's Villa. Now it's come to nothing. Kante calmly anticipates. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Senegal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Looking to play him. It's Dembele! And it's been taken short. Spinazzola. It's a really well-measured ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Israel get their fourth corner. Schneider goes short. Shot a goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Hernandez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through, and he's onside. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Schneider, nicely aimed pass. Batistuta puts his foot on the gas. Aimed beyond the defence. And the keeper takes decisive action.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Villa. Now it's Batistuta. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball takes a shot! Beckenbauer. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance for a shot! Goal! Israel! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Le numéro 13.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Dembele bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. Dembele, played into space. It's a goal kick.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Schneider. That has ended up in no man's land. Dembele. And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. He slings it in. And he's straight offside. Great defending, strong and determined. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Israel have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Jorginho. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal, that ball looks a good one. Batistuta gets into a good position. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Jorginho. That's a sharp pass. Foot in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
David Villa shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there. Oh no, what has happened here? So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Jorginho. Israel leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Ronaldo could try cutting inside. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cross goes in there. Rijkaard is there to clear. And it's Spinazzola. Out to the left it goes.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Lovely. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. And he's there to make the challenge. Threads one in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Taken back almost at once. Spread it left. Now it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Hernandez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 9.
Senegal are making a change now.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Le numéro 7.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting under. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, this looks sharp. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Ekitike! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Foot in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha. Schneider. Bellingham. That's a decent clearance. Played out to the right. And this is Batistuta. Messi. Nice looking ball. That is a great pick out. And it's hoisted clear. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe! Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Zanetti. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Villa. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Cash. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Good ball, good take. Messi. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? That has ended up in no man's land. Out towards the flank. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Israel are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. Half an hour played now. Mbappe, he is through here. He won't be happy with that one. It's a mighty effort. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Ball swung, it climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's cut it out. Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ekitike. Ekitike. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's played through for him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And there is the half-time whistle. And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Takes the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider with the short one. Real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! And it's Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And Batistuta! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe. He's dealt with that well. And he shoots! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Israel really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Israel get their fourth corner. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Israel get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Howson. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Out to the left it goes. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Israel have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Kamavinga. Cash. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. Zanetti. Howson. Messi has created one goal already.
Mbappe!
Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Ekitike, distributed tidily.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
And he was quick to react. Rafinha. Ekitike. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
He's looking wide.
That's good running with the ball. Caceres. Oh, this is a terrific run. Mbappe!
Batistuta gets into some space.
Shapes to shoot!
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Villa. David Villa! And the ball's...
It's Snyder! And for a moment, time stood still.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23 será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Messi. Zanetti.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good run down the left.
Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness.
Out to the right. Played back in. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Conte! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Oh,
dorsal
this is a
18
Hollywood or bust
el
corner.
dorsal
The final
24
whistle is up next.
serán sustituidos por
Drogba
el
plays it
dorsal
short.
21, el dorsal
Opts to
15.
play it back. And that was very necessary.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
In with the challenge.
And it's Drogba. And here's Vinicius Junior. Zanetti. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Just eases him off the ball.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that will be the final act. Israel can look back at this result with regret. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the... And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Looking for a runner, it's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bellingham. Conte. Beckenbauer. He's in a great... David Villa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel with the corner, they're first. Schneider goes short. And a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Merino. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. Now it's Villa. That has ended up in no man's land. Baresi. And Batistuta! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the pass is intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Israel finding their passes. Schneider. Schneider! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Milan are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, played right into his path. Oh, well played. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Forward it goes. Bellingham. Now it's Villa. That's a good ball out wide. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider with the short one.
David Villa! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Numero 14, Villa!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
The ball has bounced loose now, and he's quick to get it clear again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's there to get it away.
Kubo.
And this is Forlan.
Played into space out wide.
Tries a shot! No, not this time.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi gets into a good position.
Schneider.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schneider. Another pass.
Chance!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kubo.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And there's the shot! That comes as a mighty relief.
Kubo.
And it's Messi.
That'll be a throw.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. He can get that clear.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti.
Tries from a long way out.
Merino. Now Neymar. Neymar.
Alvarez. Now that looks a decent ball.
And this is Neymar.
It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Israel leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial
Takes the shot! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what would...
Oh no, this does not look good!
Baresi. Merino.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Alexander-Arnold.
Neymar. Caceres gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Neymar.
Gets a good foot in there.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Israel are still that goal to the good. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Alvarez. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely weighted ball. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's been slipped through. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Foot in. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Mbappe! Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Konate. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a great ball. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! AC Milan are all square.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Israel! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Cáceres. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. Milan choosing to make the first change.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
And here's Mbappe. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now. Messi plays it short. And he's gone looking for safety.
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tries to dink it through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe has it out wide and inspect. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Israel certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Numero 22.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Now it's Richarlison. He's picked his way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he latch on to this? Beckenbauer. He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Gol per Israele. Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto. Numero 8. Messi!
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Israel are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Alexander-Arnold. Baresi. Alexander-Arnold. Pinches it off him.
Ci saranno 5
It's
minuti
a
di
really
recupero.
well-measured ball. He's got away. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes to add. Richarlison has it in a wide position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. And the shot! They've scored! Deep into injury time! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished.
So that's it. It is all over. Israel can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. He's had a shot!
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pedri. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Can he finish? Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Israel have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Short changes him with that pass. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pedri. Looking for the run. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get it through? Cherki.
River Plate clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's...
David Villa! Hakimi. Yamal. And it's Hakimi. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found the way through. Cross into the box. Hakimi. And Bernal. Cherki. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to play him in. It's come to nothing. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Pedri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yildiz in acres of space out wide. Big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Yildiz. Yildiz proves just a little bit too strong. Lofted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Great vision. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
River Plate get the ball rolling for the second period. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is one way to stop. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! River Plate! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
River Plate get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that was vital. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. He's having a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Yildiz. Who saw this coming? Israel are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Yildiz.
In with the challenge.
Now Mbappe.
Bruno Fernandes.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Bernal. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way through. Now it's Yamal.
Tries a shot! Goal! River Plate! Into the lead once more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
River Plate take the lead. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Plays the return pass. Lovely ball and
And Batistuta!
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
he is through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Bruno Fernandes.
Jackie! Really well taken goal.